Hello, gamers, and welcome to Got Next Gaming. This is your host, Emp One Way, and I am here today with a public service announcement. This video for The Division, Tom Clancy's The Division, is mostly geared at two things. One, trollers, and two, the awful lag of this game. I don't understand it. I don't understand why Ubisoft has two major betas and there's still major lag in the game. I will say that when I started the game, I was super excited. It looked like everything was back the way it should have been from when they showed their trailers years ago, and even last year, and even coming up to the event of releasing this game. All the things that people complained about seem to be back in the game. I will say that the character selection left a little bit to be desired. It wasn't terrible, but the textures were rich, crisp, and clean. We were back in Brooklyn, which everybody complained about, and it looked good. And the snow is there, and all the garbage and trash is there, and all the cars are there. And there's the Brooklyn Bridge. I was so excited. I started running down the street, and I'm like, okay, this is going to play out nicely. The graphics look good. The game looks good. Everything's back the way it should be. And I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun playing this game. Going out there after waiting for so long to play this game. And then I get here, and nobody blocked my door here. I was able to get in through there, no problem. But it was this point here when I was trying to get to the table to complete the activation of my agent. This is where the douchebaggery started. And people are standing in front of the table doing jumping jacks so that you couldn't get near it. As you can see. PO_R_KS Porks. If you're out there, when I find you in the dead zone, I am going to shoot you every time. Because you're a douche, my friend. And that's not cool. Did you have nothing else to do at 7 o'clock in the morning? At least it was 7 o'clock in the morning for me. I got up at 7 a.m. to try to record some videos for my channel of The Division that everybody was waiting for and so stoked about. And instead I get this. People crowding around the table to impede your progress so that you just couldn't get in there. It seemed like they had no interest in playing the game whatsoever. Why did you buy the game? Why did you spend $60 or $100 to sit here and do this stupid childish stuff? Unless, of course, you're a child. But even then, I mean, when I was a kid and I was playing these games, I never did anything to ruin the experience of the game. I just don't understand the point of that. What's the point of ruining the experience of the game? Anyway, I logged out, quit the game, restarted it, and tried to see if I could possibly get into a different server, possibly, so that I could play the game without any douchebaggery running around me and people just trying to ruin the experience altogether. I mean, if you have nothing else to do in your life, that's fine, but seriously, maybe you need to reevaluate. Next part of it, the lag. I sat here and I wasted an entire clip on this guy in the first mission, and nothing happened. The lag was so awful that I shot him, I walked all the way over, reloaded, shot him again a whole bunch of times, and then he finally dies. I mean, there had to be at least a 40-second lag there. It was absolutely awful. There were points in the game where I was getting shot, and I would die, and I didn't even know that I died, and all of a sudden I'm dead. There'd be dudes I'm shooting, and I'd shoot them, and they don't respond to being hit. There you go, let's go shoot the next guy. In the head. Oh, there it is, finally. And, like, they would wind up, like, in my face to the point where I couldn't even respond or shoot them or kill them or whatever I had to do. The lag was awful, and it seems like every Ubisoft, like, launch goes this way with the servers. Why have two major, like, betas and stress test the game if you're not going to figure it out by the time you launch the game? It just makes for an awful experience, and people spend all this money on these games. And for what reason? To have to deal with this? Anyway, the lag thing's not so bad. I mean, you can always try to play at a different time to see if the servers are cleaner, which is fine. I'm sure that Ubisoft will fix the issue going forward with the lag, and that's not just a bad thing. But don't be that guy who sits there and trolls just for the heck of it. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you on the channel, and goodbye now.